My stepfather was a good man. He provided for me and my family after my father passed away. However, like us all, Phil had his demons. And anger was his biggest one. Well, that or staying sober. Phil, unknowing to me throughout my childhood, was a heavy cocaine user. And when he wasn't high, he was extremely on edge. Which always got us into the craziest of situations. But nothing crazier than the time he almost got us killed due to his road rage. It was after my 13th birthday. We were headed home from Texas Roadhouse when an older man on a red motorcycle cut my dad off, forcing him to slam on his brakes, sending all of our leftovers flying onto the floor. God damn it, my chicken tender platter is ruined, Phil screamed in anger. For heaven's sake, watch your mouth, my mother said. I'm sorry. I lost my cool. Phil then switched lanes and started speeding up. Phil, enough. It's not worth it, my mom pleaded. Fuck you, Sharon. This isn't your concern. Phil grabbed an old half-full milkshake and rolled down his window. Hey, Phil screamed. The man on the motorcycle looked over confused and gave a look for confirmation. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Kiss my black ass. Phil then threw the milkshake at the man, and it splashed across his face as Phil laughed in triumph. He then sped off and tried to make an escape, but as he switched to make an exit, red lights filled the streets. Cars around us came to a complete standstill, and Phil nervously looked in his rearview window. Shit, 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 Phil said under his breath. The man on the motorcycle covered in strawberry ice cream pulled up right behind us. Lock the door, my mom said in a calm voice. We'll apologize and offered to pay for his dry cleaning. The man came storming towards the car, screaming for Phil to get his punk ass out. Phil started to play with the radio dial, as if he was unaware of what was going on, until the man began to bang on the window. What the fuck? This was my favorite shirt. You get your ass out of this car right now, you piece of shit. Phil rolled down the window a few inches, and in a soft but sure voice, Phil responded, No. Not so tough now, huh? If you don't get out of this vehicle, I'm going to break the window. Phil began to freak out and started apologizing. I'm sorry my wife lost her temper and threw a milkshake at you. Phil, my mom screamed. Look, somebody is getting their ass kicked. So either you or your wife needs to step out of the vehicle. The man then said he was counting till 5. Phil turned his back to the man and quietly begged my mom to take the fall. My mom, shocked, called Phil an ass and said I told you to let it go. Phil turned back to the man and slowly reached his finger out to roll up the window. The man then said if Phil wasn't coming out, then he was coming in. With one punch, the man shattered the window and grabbed Phil and pulled him out. Kick his ass, someone screamed. Yeah, fuck him up, another person chimed in. Just as the man cocked back his arm, an undercover cop pulled up with his lights flashing. Shit, the man said while letting go of Phil's shirt. Phil, realizing he was going to be okay, told the man he was lucky this time. The man enraged started to strangle Phil till he was subdued by the police. Calm down, the officer screamed, or you'll be catching a one-way trip to Nunchuck City, while patting a pair of nunchucks he had holstered on his waist. Phil filed a police report and got back in the car. He fixed his tie and turned up the radio, and a word was not said the entire ride home. Although I'm glad Phil is okay, part of me wishes he would have been taught a lesson. So, man on a motorcycle, let's not meet again. But if we do, feel free to kick Phil's ass.